What is going on with my camera battery? It says 26%, but it keeps cutting off. What the? Okay, whatever.
To stack your
Interruptions. All these mess ups, interruptions. You know what? Never mind. Let's just get to the story. This is about the only customer I've ever actually wanted to fight. I'm not a violent person. I like to avoid conflict, but I am prepared to handle conflict if need be. But this is the only lady I've ever wanted to throw hands with. I absolutely hated this customer. So for those who don't know, I work in a large retail pet store chain. This lady in particular is like my least favorite person on the freaking planet. This lady is an aquatics customer, so she primarily comes in and shops for stuff in the aquatics section of the store because she only has fish. It's an older black lady, I say late 40s, early 50s, super grumpy, always wears her bonnet to the store. Yeah, one of those. This is pre-COVID. This lady comes in at 8:30 p.m. The store closes at 9. She comes up to me. I'm on register at the time. We're doing our closing stuff. We're cleaning. We're giving the animals food and water. And she comes up to my register with a bag with a filter in it. And she's all, hey, this filter's not working. Can I return it? Sure, yeah, you can return it. Do you have your receipt with you? No. Well, ma'am, the only way to return filters, pumps, anything of that matter, you have to have your receipt. Well, where say that at? At our store, at the time, the return policy was laminated and put right on the counter. So if you came up to the register, you could read the return policy on the counter. The return policy is also on the back of your receipt. I pointed to the counter. Oh, well, I didn't see that. How would I be able to see that if I put my stuff there when I check out? Well, ma'am, it's also on the back of your receipt. I don't keep receipts. At this point, I kind of want to go, that sounds like a personal problem. So I continue to tell this lady that we cannot return this filter if you do not have your receipt. Let me tell you why, guys. This policy is a really strict one for filters, pumps, leashes and collars, and medicines, because they are the top stolen things from stores that people will try to return or resell. The policies that are enforced in stores are because someone else ruined it for you. So don't get mad at us that we're enforcing our store policy. Customers before you have tricked, have stolen, they ruined it for you. Take it up with them, don't take it up with me. Can I speak to a manager? And I'm like, okay. So I call the manager on duty up, and she comes up and relays the exact same information to this lady. At this point, it's about 8:45. There's like 2 people behind her in the line. We're trying to go home soon. This night was just not getting any better. So now she's arguing with the assistant manager about the policy that we both just told her about because she doesn't keep her receipts. So now we're outrageous. We're wasting her time. We're giving her a hard time. 5 more minutes have gone by, y'all. It is now probably 8:50 and I'm able to check out and get the other customers out of the store, and I check them out on the next register. Now this lady is asking for a higher up. Well, who's in charge of you? She's not here. Call her. At this point, we kind of just want to diffuse the situation so we can go home. So my assistant manager ends up calling our GM. And we explained that it's closing time. We've been doing this for like a half hour at this point. And she's like, fine, just do it. I'll deal with it when I get there. We exchange this lady's big filter system, and she gets another one, and she leaves. By the time she left, y'all, it was 9:15. The store closes at 9. Was that the end of it? Absolutely not. So probably a week or 2 later, on a Saturday, you know, in retail, it's always busy on Saturdays. I'm again the main cashier. It's the middle of the day. We got shots going on in the back of the store, which makes the store extra crowded. On top of our regular Saturday rush, a lady comes up to my register with a harness. And as I said before, y'all, remember, to return leashes and harnesses, you have to have your receipt. This lady gets to me. She has no receipt. I tell her the policy. And coincidentally, 2 customers behind this lady is Filter Lady from a week ago, who starts popping off at the mouth. She's lying. They can return it. Just call the general manager. They can return it. They don't got to follow this policy. You don't need your receipt. They'll do it for you. Lady, just ask for the manager. This is a busy time of this in the store, guys. She's like 4th in my line. There's a second line that has at least 6 other people in it. So probably about 30 customers all around are hearing this lady yell that we don't need to follow our policy and we can do whatever returns and exchanges. Oh my God. So I asked the lady I'm dealing with about the details of her harness. I'm like, how long have you had it? What's wrong with it? She told me there was nothing really wrong with it. It doesn't fit her dog anymore. Guys, this harness had like mad hair in it. Like she's easily had this harness for months. She tells me she's had this harness for 6 months. You can't just come back to the pet store and return a harness that you bought 6 months ago. Depending on the product, a 30 to 60 day policy, not a 6-month policy. Keep it. It's your problem. Give it away. I don't care what you do, but don't try to come up in the store and return something you bought 6 months ago because your dog outgrew it. No, that's not how this works. Filter ladies in the back still popping off. Just ask for the manager. Just ask for the manager. Lady asked for the manager. It's the same manager that helped last time Filter Lady was in here. So she gets up there, sees my face, see who's in line, is like, here we go. So I just push this lady over to my manager. And she's still in earshot. She's only at the register behind me. She's in earshot. And my manager's like, oh, what's wrong with it? Oh, you know, the thing, it don't fit and it's broken. How long have you had it? I don't know, about a month. Lying ass bitch. Before I had called her, I texted my manager and told her what was going on. That this lady was just a complete liar. So when she said I only had it for a month, I shot my head around so fast. My manager relays the exact same policy that I had stated 5 minutes prior, turns this lady down, lady leaves. Filter Lady is now at the register because she was still in my line. This filter don't work. Are these even the right pads? Ma'am, do you have your receipt? No. Then I can't help you. She gets mad. Starts going off. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all stay taking my money. Storms out, leaves. I hate her. Causing all this uproar. Shit wasn't even her business. That's not the end of it, guys. She comes back a week later. This time, she didn't come to fight. This time, she actually came to just make her purchase and leave. But she does not know how to just make her purchase and leave. And once again, unfortunate little me is on register. So this lady comes up. As soon as I see her, I'm already just, my mood just drops. Done. I don't even say hello to her. I'm just like, boop. Don't y'all have any coupons? No. Y'all got any discounts? What does this rewards card even do? I didn't answer a single one of her questions. I just stood there like, I waited for her to swipe her card. I ignored every single one of her questions. I was not trying to fight today. She bought her stuff and she left. Like, how many times can a customer ruin your day before I'm allowed to say something and not get fired for it? Fortunately, I have not seen this lady again since. I've been dying for her to come in so I can fight her. Maybe not necessarily throw hands. I will if she starts. But I really wanted to tell this lady off so freaking bad, and I haven't seen her since. So needless to say, my mood intolerance for her it's regulated. I'm okay now. But let me tell you, I'm sure I will get re-angry real fast if I see this woman again. And I kind of hoping I can, because she is on my top 5 customers that I'm ready to cuss out immediately. I need y'all to stop coming up in the store and just verbally abusing and being rude to retail workers. We're just doing our job. People are rude to us and we were never even rude to them. We literally are trying to help you and your animal, and people will just like start popping off and be ridiculous. Just, we're trying to do our jobs. We're trying to get paid and we're trying to go home. Okay? Chill. Still hoping I see this lady again, honestly, just so I can get my feelings out. If you guys are enjoying these story times, please watch the previous one. I'll leave a link up or down somewhere. I'll leave a link somewhere for the previous story. If you guys really like these, please like this video, share it, leave a comment, subscribe. I really want to try to get this YouTube thing going. Help my dream come true. Tell your family, tell your friends. If they like fun little pet store story times, this channel's the place to be.